Welcome, this is Mike from Lake Effect Games. We are in our quarterfinal round of the 2025-26 Table Football League season. These are doubleheaders. This is the first of two. And game one is the Phoenix Howlers at the Buffalo Outlaws. Phoenix last week upset the Lexington Cavalry. Not much of an upset. It was one rank difference, 8-9, 36-13. And the Outlaws beat the Roswell Destroyers 44-17. Our second game is the San Diego Silverbacks and the Los Angeles Icons. The Icons did not play last week. They had the second place first round bye. The Silverbacks won over the Boston Banshees 34-20 in Boston. The second doubleheader will be the Memphis Kings and the Dakota Devils and the St. Louis Archers versus the DC Majors. Okay. We are at 50 followers, so I have the chance to somehow figure out how I can actually get it to let me do live, because I was having a little bit of an issue with that. I need to figure that out. So I want to do the table live. So here's hoping. So without further ado, Phoenix ball to start. Oh, also I got my fast action set. But like I said, I started this season, got this far with the dice. I want to finish it with the dice. So that's what we're gonna do. So Howlers get the ball first. Oh, possible fumble. One, kicking team picks up loose ball, roll 1d6. On an odd result, the ball is returned for a touchdown. Nope, it's great field position, but still, the first possession will go to Buffalo, but the kickoff went to Phoenix, so Buffalo will get the ball first in the second half. Let's see who picked up the fumble. 35. That is, we give that to Russ Webster. The Outlaws offense is semi-dynamic, semi-solid, reliable, secure, and semi-inefficient. The Howlers defense is blank. Phoenix is electric on the kick return and semi-electric on the punt return. Buffalo is electric full on the punt return. 4, 5, 6. Dull offense, no. So that is a touchdown run for Buffalo. So wait for them to start this one off. And that run is by Mitch Barrett. And the extra point, 62 and under, is good. So the score is 7-0 Outlaws, and I need a different pen. Thankfully, I've got a few of them. All right, so kickoff. Let's hope the Howlers can hold on to it this time. And they can. I got worried. I saw the same numbers, but it's the other way around. So average field position. And Eli Arnott will finally take the field. The Howlers' offense is semi-dull, semi-dynamic, and semi-inefficient. The Buffalo defense is active and undisciplined. 3-5-5. Prolific offense, no. Inept defense, no. So that is a corner punt. After taking 3 off the clock. Kentaro, what do you think you're doing? Come on. Nope. Okay. .43. I believe that is poor field position. Yep. Decision to play the field position game works out. Pinning the opponent deep. The Outlaws are deep in their own area, deep in their own end of the field. .233. Solid offense. No. Mild defense. No. So that is an interception. So a turnover of their own now. Let's see who got it and where it's going. 43. That is Jamison McMurray. In average field position. What is with my pens? All right. 2-2-4. Aggressive defense, no. Disciplined defense, no. But that will be a punt. So we are at the tail end of the first quarter. 41, regular punt. That is average field position. First time today for Buffalo. Olivier Jameson or Jensen Wright. 3-5-6. Disciplined offense. No. Reliable offense or meek defense? Yes, reliable. So that is a punt. The sure interception is dropped. Now we are in the second quarter. The score after 1 is the Buffalo Outlaws 7, the Phoenix Howlers nothing. And Ricky Clay to boot it away. 15. All right, so on a 1 or a 2, the punt is blocked. No, so that is average field position for the Howlers. Two, 4, 5. Dynamic offense or soft defense? They are dynamic. The Pip, so they're into great field position, which the next roll will only be worth 1, no matter where it is. 2-5-6. Great field position, yes. Offense makes their way into field goal range. So Chris Witt needs a 54 and under to put the Howlers on the board. And he does not. That is a 65. So Witt's field goal is no good. And Buffalo will take over in average field position. One, two, two. Home defense or undisciplined offense? No and no. Stiff defense, no. So that is a field goal attempt this time for Zach Poole, who needs a 55 or under. And he doesn't get it either. So 2 straight kicks from 2 different kickers. Can't find the mark. And that's average field position for the Phoenix Howlers. 1-6-6. Dull offense? Yes. The pip says yes. Offense is outmatched. We'll have to kick it away again. So here comes Davis Mullins for the punt. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 24. That is poor field position for the Buffalo Outlaws. Last time they were back here, they threw a pick. 4-5-6. Dull offense. No, that's a touchdown run for Buffalo. With 2.5 left in the half. Run touchdown scored by 52. That is Mitch Barrett again. Extra point, 62 and under. And it's good. And the score is now 14-0 Buffalo. .31 average field position for the Howlers. .230 left. 1-3-6. So unless something happens, this will be the end of the half. Oh, are they inefficient? Well, that was a no. So anything else I got to roll for? 1-3-6. Prolific offense? No. Stiff defense? No. So punt. All right, so let's see the punt. 64, that would have been great field position. That is the end of the half. And at halftime, the Buffalo Outlaws lead the Phoenix Howlers 14-0, and they get the ball first in the second half. As the Howlers fumbled in the start. So, if Buffalo wins, they'll be home if either DC or LA falls in the next round if they win. If they win and both the Majors and Icons win, then the And the Outlaws would be on the road. The Howlers would be on the road regardless, I think. All right. So average field position for Buffalo. The Outlaws finished the season 14-4. And the Howlers finished 10-8. All right, 2-4-6. Dull offense, no. So runner has turns the corner, has nothing but daylight. Touchdown, Outlaws. To start the second half. So they start the second half same way they started the first half. And it's Barrett again. He's just burning the Howlers defense. Extra point is good. Score is now 21-0. .65. So average for Phoenix. On any type of punt, that would be great field position, but for the kickoff, it is average. 2-3-3. Solid offense, no. Mild defense, no. So that is an interception. Arnott throws it right into the hands of that defense. His first interception. Jensen Wright's already got one. And that is 44. That is Russ Webster. Into average field position. 2-4-6. Again, this is going to end up being another touchdown, isn't it? Dull offense, no. Runner turns corner, has nothing but daylight. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they've been doing it all on the ground. It's like I've been rolling the same numbers over and over. .44. That's Mitch Barrett. Touchdown run number 4. Extra point is good. So the score is now 28-0 Buffalo. And this has been a terrible day for the Howlers. Only time they've even sniffed the possibility of points ended up being a missed field goal off the boot of Chris Witt. Average field position for the Howlers now. 4-6-6. We might have something now. Staunch defense, no. Impressive drive ends with a pass and catch. Touchdown, Howlers. And they finally get on the board. That is Arnott to 25. That is Arnott to Brandon Gibson. And the extra point needs 61 and under. Is good. So the score is now 28-7. It still looks very one-sided, but at least Phoenix was able to end the shutout. Average for the Outlaws. 126. Reliable offense? Yes. Don't even need to go further than that. QB is lucky that pass wasn't intercepted. Punt. .345 left in the third. .54 average field position. .146. Staunch defense, no. Ball carrier stiff arms the linebacker and sprints to the end zone. Touchdown Howlers. And that's going to take us into the fourth quarter. Let me see. At the end of 3, the score is the Outlaws 28, the Howlers 7, and now it's the Howlers 13. 53, that's Dante Campbell. Extra point is good. So score is now 28-14. Could this be an epic collapse by Buffalo? Average field position. Do they have time to epically collapse? 4.55. Dull offense, no. The quarterback lunges across the goal line for the score. Touchdown Outlaws. So that might seal it. The extra point is good. And the score is now 35-14. With 10 minutes left. Average field position. .355. Prolific offense, no. Inept defense, no. And that is a corner punt. And it'll be poor field position for Buffalo. .136. Prolific, no. Stiff defense, no. So that is a punt. And that amount of time right there can't help nothing. Can't help anything. This one's over. 2:30 left in the game. I'll pretend that's a black one. That is great field position. Inefficient? Yes. And this one is over. And they each scored in the fourth once. And the final score, the Buffalo Outlaws 35, the Phoenix Howlers 14. And the Howlers actually had a better season than their card allowed. I mean, we're talking... You don't expect any kind of dull offense to make it to the playoffs. You really don't, especially in the 16-team league. But they did it, and they got to the second round. And we'll see them next year. They will be with the league next year. And that was game 1. All right, game 2. Give me a second to set up. Okay. Game 2 of the TFL quarterfinals. We have the San Diego Silverbacks and the Los Angeles Icons. And let me see. This is a division rivalry, so they met twice already this year. First game was in week 3, Los Angeles in LA. The Icons beat the Silverbacks 44-25. Let's see. Nope. Okay. In the second game in San Diego, Los Angeles won that one too, 30-14. There were not too many split series this year. You could, if one team won one game, you'd almost guarantee that they were going to win the second one. But hey, where they managed to win the third, yeah. Okay. So, ball to the Icons. If the Silverbacks win, the Icons are guaranteed a home game. Or the Outlaws are guaranteed a home game if the Icons lose. All right, so average field position for the Icons. Their offense is prolific, dynamic, semi-solid, shaky, and semi-efficient. The Silverbacks' defense is semi-punishing and disciplined. Neither team has any kind of electric. .136, and I think the Icons have, when it comes to field goals, probably the worst kicker remaining with a 46 field goal. All right, 136. Prolific offense, yes. Defensive back bites on the pump fake. The wide receiver is wide open. Touchdown pass, Icons. So that was Chase Spencer. To Lee Roberts. And the extra point, 64 and under, is good. So 7-0 LA off the start. Average field position for the San Diego Silverbacks for their first run. Their offense is semi-efficient and semi-undisciplined, and the Icons defense is semi-mild. 2-2-3. Undisciplined defense, no. Mild defense, yes. So that is a corner punt. 14. We've got a possible in the open, I think. Yep, on a roll of 6. Returner is in the open. Nope. So average field position for the Icons. (116). Prolific offense, yes. Again, running back busts through the heavy traffic for the score. Touchdown run for the Icons. Running touchdown scored by Jermaine Dowby. And the extra point, 64 and under, is no good. So no extra point on that. And the score is 13-0 instead of 14. Average field position for the Silverbacks. (236). Prolific offense, not San Diego. Porous offense, no. So a punt. Why do I keep doing that? Average field position. So, I was... Anyway. 336. Staunch defense? No. Stiff defense? No. So that is another touchdown pass for Los Angeles. And that's how we'll end the quarter. With another Chase Spencer touchdown. This one to Dwight Garland. And the extra point is good. Okay, so at the end of one, the score is the Icons 20, sorry. Gotta fix that. And the Silverbacks, nothing. Average field position for the Silverbacks. The Icons had that big comeback against Roswell. 145. Icons pulled Bills over Oilers there in that game. 145. Great field position, no. Inept defense, no. So a field goal attempt. Ken Patterson. (62 and under). And he doesn't get it. Not just this game. This whole doubleheader, nobody's gotten a field goal yet. And I don't know if Damon Hawkins even wants to try. It's like, no, I'm good. I don't need this in my stats. 1, 2, 3. Poor field position, no. Great field position, no. So punt. And that is the first time today that the Icons will not score. 34, that's average. As the Silverbacks are back on offense. 2, 3, 5, that's an interception. Let's see who got it and where'd it go. 45, that is Wallace McCain. And great field position. And 2, 3, 3. Solid offense. Yes. So a field goal attempt. I will actually laugh if he's the one that makes this. .46 and under. And he does! He does! So let's go over this for a second. Hold on. Let's go over this for a second so far. So, Phoenix kicker Chris Witt, 54 and under, doesn't make it. Buffalo kicker Zach Poole, 55 and under, doesn't make it. San Diego, 62 and under, Ken Patterson, doesn't make it. Damon Hawkins, 46, and straight through the uprights. Oh, I messed up the score though. It's 23-0, not 20-3. Wow. First field goal in 2 games. Average field position for San Diego. One, 3, 4. Poor field position, no. Inept defense, certainly not. So a field goal attempt for Patterson. Maybe the curse is broken. We're about to find out. But he's the first person to attempt a second one. 62 and under. He gets it. So now 23-3. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So Patterson with his first successful kick of the night, his second altogether. Oh, we've got great field position for the Icons. One, 4, 5. This one's over. It is halftime. And the score, the Los Angeles Icons 23, the San Diego Silverbacks 3. Okay, so if the Icons win, they'll definitely be at home, obviously. Now, okay. They'll be at home, but it'll depend who their opponent is in the other two games. If DC beats St. Louis, then it won't matter 4 or 5. If DC beats St. Louis, the Icons will host Buffalo, who I'm pretty sure they want some payback after losing to said Outlaws in the final week of the regular season, 29-23. So that's what happens if the Majors beat the Archers. If the Archers win, they'll be the number 1 seed. They'll face the Archers, and Buffalo will be home against the winner of the Memphis Kings and the Dakota Devils. Now, if San Diego wins, if they come back and win this, then Buffalo is guaranteed a home game, at least second place. But then there will be a whole bunch of... San Diego would either be at DC or at Buffalo for the semifinal. Okay. Buffalo or St. Louis? Buffalo or DC? So third quarter, San Diego in average field position to start the second half. 2-3-6. Prolific offense, no. Porous offense, no. So that is a punt. Not the way you want to start off, especially when you're down by 20. All right, average field position for the Icons. And 1-2-6. Reliable offense or meek defense? No. 1-2-6. Shaky offense. It's the one negative they've got. Shaky offense or aggressive defense. That's an interception. So the Silverbacks got the ball right back. 61. That is Delmar Merrick with the pick. And great field position for the Silverbacks offense. But no. Triple ones, nada. That is a punt. A quick 3 and out. That's just bad luck. Triple ones after being put in great field position. 31, that's poor field position for the Icons. Two, 4, 6. Dull offense, no. Runner turns the corner, has nothing but daylight. Touchdown, Icons. That's a touchdown run. $42, that's good. Oh wait, 42, that's Jermaine Dalby again. Extra point is good. So the score is now 30-3. Average field position for San Diego. These pens are starting to upset me. 1-3-6. Prolific offense, no. Stiff defense, no. So that is a punt. .36, that's average. Two and a half left in the third quarter. 3-4-4. That'll take us to the end of the fourth, to the end of the third. Mild or undisciplined defense? No. Defense comes through with a big stop when it's needed. I think it was needed a long time before this. Corner punt. And that is average field position to start the fourth quarter. Well, one of y'all has to work properly. And at the end of 3, the score is the Los Angeles Icons 30, the San Diego Silverbacks 3. It's safe to say this one is long passed over. 1-4-5. The Silverbacks managed to upset Boston, but the road stops here. 145. Great field position, no. Inept defense, no. A field goal attempt for Patterson. .62 and under is good. So he's now 2 for 3. He's also the only one that's put any points on the board. Average field position for the Icons. Fans are shouting, "Bring on Buffalo." Two, 3, 4. Dull offense, no. Staunch defense, no. So that is a touchdown pass. From Spencer. To Ingram. The extra point is good. So it's now 37-6. Oh, hold up. Average field position for San Diego. 3-5-5. Prolific offense, no. Inept defense, no. So a coffin punt. And that is average field position. And Chase Spencer is sitting. And this is Matt Steiger coming out. So we are gonna drop this. We're gonna put this here by the Prolific, just to say that it's now a semi. Just because I'm having fun with it. So Matt Steiger now in for the Icons. 4, 5, 6. Season prior to 87, no. Dull offense, no. So that is a touchdown run. And who brought it in? Dalby again. And the extra point is good. So the score is now 44-6. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Average field position for San Diego. Let's face it, the efficiency really doesn't mean anything now. 114. Prolific offense, no. Erratic offense, no. So a punt. So they're going to stay in single digits. The punt is average. And Steiger will kneel. And the final score is a Los Angeles Icons 44 and the San Diego Silverbacks 6. And that is our first doubleheader. So we'll be bringing you the second half soon. We got the Memphis Kings and the Dakota Devils. And the St. Louis Archers, the DC Majors. So, this is Mike from Lake Effect Games playing Table Football League on Al Wilson's Fast Drive Football version 1. I have already started playing games on version 2 for European League of Football, running a season on that off camera. Just finished week 1. Had a couple upsets. But till next time, enjoy games. That's what we got them for. That's what they're there for. And have a great night.